Hey, Wembley World Entertainment, and let me ask you a question. Would you ever consider owning pieces of Starfleet Academy? From the show, that is. You know, you get to own the likes of a chair, or maybe a Turbolift. Or how about just a generic cup that could come from anything? Well, chances are you don't want to own any of it, but the chances are you could if you wanted to, providing you live in Canada and Toronto to be exact, because the Star Trek auction is now live. And this is the auction that's selling off everything from Starfleet Academy. Now, I wasn't sure whether it was just pieces off the set or whether it'd be uniforms and props and stuff. It does seem to basically only be pieces off the set, but the most random pieces off the set as well. And it's crazy that this thing is only available in Toronto. Nowhere else can you partake in this auction. But we'll have a look at it because it literally is selling everything. And they're even looking at it and saying, is this a fire sale? Because it really seems to be a fire sale. You can look at the site and see what exactly is up there, what the prices are that have been offered and stuff. And like, there's some stuff that's like people have offered, like, I'll give you $13 for this. It's like, and that's the bid. And the highest like number they were actually looking for was only like $15. So it says here, if you saw the loungy Turbolift in Starfleet Academy and thought I could curl up with a good book on those couches, then there's good news. The Star Trek Universe auction announced last week has now gone live. 403 auctions in Toronto, Ontario, Canada has begun to sell off parts of the Starfleet Academy set, including everything from custom containers to a whole elevator with seating. Now, I loved how this article says the good news is the auction is live. Where they're leaving out the bad news is you have to live in Toronto to be able to take part in this auction. So everything must go. Unlike a more traditional memorabilia auction like the props store auction of Star Trek Discovery props and costumes, the Canadian Star Trek Universe auction feels a bit more like a fire sale. Primarily, the 710 lots consist of elements from the recently dismantled set of Starfleet Academy. This includes some massive pieces, including full-size turbo cars and prop MRI machines. Now, I don't remember them using an MRI machine in Starfleet Academy, but who the hell would buy the Turbolift? And more so, where the hell would you put it? I don't get it. But think of it. They're gone from full-sized, intact Turbolift set pieces to something like a silver table that's like up to your ankle. You know, and that's not like an exaggeration. There's like teeny tiny pieces where you're like, what is that? Is that even from Star Trek? Half the shit they're selling, you'd never even noticed in the show. It's that type of crap. And it says, but if you are a normal person and don't have the room for such things, many of the items available are smaller props, primarily used as set designs for the series. For example, you could get a container for Beta Z, other berries, a hydration pack, or just random sci-fi things, like a prop box labeled ATNN/01HR 2023. Okay. And how would anyone be jealous of your Alfarian hair pasta if you don't put it in this container? What the hell did I just read? So it's basically everything from like glass tables to lab chairs. Now you can buy the shuttle chairs. So it has like the insignia thing on it and stuff. Some of them have the bases, some of them don't. And you can see there's cables where you can obviously plug it in that it lights up, like there's lights in it and stuff like that. But I love the fact, by the way, there's even candles and shit like that you can purchase. But what's really strange is how none of the articles are saying that you can only participate in this sale or auction if you're a resident of Toronto. Like, nowhere else in Canada can you even do it. It's not like you can be in Winnipeg or something and go, well, I'm going to take part in this auction. No, you have to be a resident of Toronto, which is so strange. I don't understand. Maybe they're like, nobody's going to buy this shit, so definitely nobody's going to want to ship it somewhere and pay the shipping duties and all that kind of crap on there. But once you go into the site and you actually look at what they have, you are literally looking at crap where you're just like, what the hell is that? Was that even in the show? Where was it? Like, there's these weird tables, these silver tables, and it's just like, I don't even remember ever seeing that thing. Where was that? As I said, there's candles you can buy. There's pieces of chairs. There's just like random, like, little containers with no markings on them. Little tables, little kind of weird vase type things and stuff. And it's just like, what is all of this garbage? How did they have this much shit in this show that nobody ever noticed or saw? It's insane. But if you live in Toronto, Canada, congratulations, you can partake in wanting to get some of this crap. And as I said, the like bidding prices and the starting prices, they're not that crazy. Like, for the chairs, you'd think like the shuttle chair would have been like a few $1,000s, and it's only like $500 odd and stuff. It's like, okay, that's pretty strange. So like the massive prop, right? I'm now looking at the stuff. The massive prop of the MRI machine with collectible LED lighting, or controllable LED light. I don't know why I said collectible. I just saw collect. The asking price and the bid, the asking price seems to be $105. That's it. And the bid so far is $110. That's all it is. The other massive prop of the MRI machine says the price is $5 and there's a bid of $6. Like, that's insane. Okay, the Turbolift, or at least, what is it? Set of 2 production-made futuristic door frames. So this is a door frame. The bid, well, the asking price for that is $1,050. And there's a bid of $1,100. I don't know why you'd even bid. The Turbolift set piece. No, there's a bid of 10 grand. There's no actual price for how much they want for it. So it's literally like they just are like, okay, we'll just put it out there and see who wants to buy it. Then there's another set piece as well, and that's also at a bid of 10 grand. Then there's just weird crap. Like, literal weird crap. There's TV monitors. They're selling off TV monitors. And the TV monitors are like LG. There's an LG TV. It's an 83-inch TV. So it is a big-ass TV. It's a 4K Ultra HD, right? So you could go to Best Buy or something and buy this. They want $1,650 for it, and there's a bid of $1,700 for it. It's like, just go to Best Buy. You probably get it for next to nothing. What the hell are we doing here? There's a 27-inch gaming monitor. So they were using gaming monitors in here as well. And they want a bid of, and they're asking for $260. There's a bid of $270. Just go and buy one at Best Buy. Why are you going into an auction to buy a standard gaming monitor? You can just buy one anywhere. Here's the shuttle seats. Now, this one, well, there's 2 here with the bases on it, and there's 2 without the bases. One of them with the base is $650. The second one is $775. They're the exact same chair. One bid, the bid for the $650 one is $675. The bid for the $775 one is $800. But that's the kind of crap that's in here. And everything else, like, there's no uniforms, there's no comm badges, there's nothing like that. There's like weird snow globe looking things. There's just it's garbage. It's literally garbage, and they want next to nothing for all of it. So I don't understand what the hell is going on with this and who is actually participating in it. I suppose Paramount are trying to get some money back in some way. It's just like, this is ridiculous. The crap they're trying to sell with like zero prices on half of them. And like, here's one, right? They've got a customized Ferengi snail juice. It's your standard metal bottle that you buy anywhere now for like 20 bucks. You know, the juice bottles just are the water bottles, but they're the metal ones. They just have that with like, it's plain silver. It says Ferengi snail juice on it and stuff. They want $90 for it. And somebody bid $95 for it. They have another one that they want $130 and another one $135. It's like, just go down to the bloody market and buy one for 15 bucks. It's weird. But there you go, folks. A fire sale is happening with this. You can own everything from a Turbolift to a generic water bottle. And the people are actually bidding on it. God knows who, but probably the cast, realistically. Because half the crap doesn't even have bids on them. But if you want to own it, well, number one, you have to live in Toronto. Well, number two, you're nuts if you want to own any of it. But the auction is live, and you can go and have a look at it if you want. The site that it's on is 403 auction. That's the name of the site if you want to actually go and have a look at it. So 403auction.com. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. By the way, if you're in Toronto, Canada, and you actually participated in this, do let me know. And with that, cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.